Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee, drive to start at the 25-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Back to pass. It's Manning. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his...
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Handoff in a single back formation. And they've got it behind the line. Much better run defense this time.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love this little touch pass call. He stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the run, it's Miller. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return. But the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option right there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Alabama 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Miller. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. 2nd and goal for the offense. Muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, it's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He brings him down, but it's That's a big play all the way to the 43.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff running right. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then forced down right back to the running game. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got his man in the open field. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Football. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What a catch! They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And he's got it, no problem. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Zero running. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The sack on first down, it's second down.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, comeback routes are almost impossible to defend in man coverage when the timing between the quarterback and the receiver are in sync like this. Great job by the offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The ground game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, they holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Longhorns will bring their run team onto the field. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Back to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Across the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
24, Alabama, 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive ball. Shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The offense now operating in empty. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
To throw, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tie. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, just going to step up.
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I don't need to pick up any yards here, but I love the play call by the offensive coordinator. Whether it's a fullback, a tight end, or an H-back, whoever you want to put in that spot, they're not known as a primary receiver. So sometimes that element of surprise can work in your favor. But on that play, you do have to give the credit to the defense for keeping it a short game.
Working clock with the ground game. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. To the air, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. And jump on top here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they're trying for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Russell. Caught by the receiver, making people miss. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Great catch! Touchdown, Bama! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. The pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here, but time winding down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability.
And here comes a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grinding away with their running game. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run it. He shrinks the tackle. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play. They've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.